Peace and love, family. Peace and love. This is a good one, y'all. TC Spiritual Shepherd. You're about to pop off. You are about to pop off. You're about to pop off the lid. You want to know you're popping? Champagne. That's what you're doing. You're popping champagne because a champ experienced some pain, but at the very end, you're celebrating. At the very end, you celebrating. Yeah, so that's why we call it champagne. So ultimately, yo, just know, yeah, you know, hate might come with the plate. Hate might come with the plate, all right? That's all good. People are meant to hate on people who what? Do something greater. Haters only hate people who are doing well. You ain't never seen somebody who ain't doing well who has haters. You just won't ever see it. You won't. Okay, so ultimately with this, you're about to pop off. You have, you know, a multitude of different things going for you right now. A multitude of things that you're set up this year with, next year with. You might have different opportunities, different golden opportunities. You might have, you know, another stream of income popping off. You might have a side hustle. You might have a main hustle. You might just be starting a business, just be getting a house, just be getting a new car. You might be getting all of them, all the above. There's levels to this, y'all. There's levels to this. You're about to pop off. You're about to pop off so hard right now. And no, not everybody deserves or needs to know what you're actually doing. What are you doing? What do you do? How do you do it? See, the thing about this is that a lot of us, we always ask, you know, what does he do, or what do they do? How you know, what's their job, you know? But we never really ask, like, how do you live? How do you live? How do you live in accordance to the Lord? And that's what a good man is. Y'all be asking the wrong questions, so you be getting the wrong men. You be getting the wrong women, because you're asking the wrong questions. So you got to start asking the right questions. And when you start asking the right questions, things pop off for you more, and they continue to pop off for you. Like I said, I'm the lighthouse. I'm here to bring light. I'm here to bring light to the whole house. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to bring light to the whole house and not leave the light under a basket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to build the house upon quicksand. I'm going to build it upon a sturdy groundation and foundation. I'm going to build my house with bricks. I'm going to build my house with bricks rather than with straw or with clay or with any of these other types of things. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Or with wood. All right? So then the big bad wolf can't blow your house down. All right? Now, ultimately, like I said, things are popping off. So how are they popping off? So for instance, you might be getting a new job. You might be getting a pay raise. You might be getting you know, an increase in wealth. You might be starting a new avenue. You guys might be popping off with me. Like, you guys might be doing one-on-one consultations with me, one-on-one scheduling with me, and then me helping you be put on and you being able to develop things. There's plenty of things like that. Love that. Yo, somebody just drove by. It says Connor's Appliances with an ER, and it has an alien on it, bro. If anybody knows what the C understands in TC, it's Connor. So that's my middle name. But it's super funny. It just said Connor's Appliances. It's an alien, bro. So crazy. So crazy cool. So very interesting. Very, very interesting how powerful and how much you're going to take off. Because when you pop off and you're popping the lid off, people want to celebrate you. They love seeing you celebrate. They love who you are when you're celebrating. So they don't always necessarily like how you are when you're grinding. I'm going to be completely honest. They probably don't like you as much when you're grinding because you're probably declining calls. You're probably not showing up to events. You're probably not showing up to family gatherings, friend gatherings. You're probably not doing half of this stuff. You're probably not doing half this stuff when you're in your grind. So this is also part of the pop-off, though, is that you have to take the hermit mode. You got to build the hermit mode. You got to cultivate the hermit mode. You got to strengthen yourself in privacy. So then, look, like I said, is like what you do in private, you're going to be rewarded for in public. What you do in private, you're going to be rewarded for in public. that we're able to strengthen and develop who we are by who we are in private. So when you start listening to better music, when you start listening to YouTube videos, when you start listening to people's intelligence, when you start to listen to people's mindsets and absorb them and adopt them into your belief systems, into your actions, okay, you're going to start to live like people. Like they said, you are the 5 people that you hang around. Well, they don't, the brain doesn't differentiate between a physical being and an online being. So if you are trying to make more money, or if you're trying to get fitter, or if you're trying to get healthier, you should probably just continuously follow 5 people who you know have their stuff dialed in way more than you, and you just listen to those 5 people until you brainwash yourself over a 21-day period, or a multitude of 21-day periods, 42, 63, 84, okay, 105. You guys know what I'm saying? So by you doing that process, you're stepping up for yourself. Like I said, you're about to pop off. You're about to pop off. You did the math. The math is mathing, and it is making it make sense. See, the thing about this is that you're going to have different things that are showing up in your life that are significantly different than that of most normalized people, most normal experiences. So you belong to a more rare experience. You have a more rare experience on a day-by-day basis. This is why you're going to pop off, because rarity attracts rarity. Rarity attracts rarity, all right? Because like attracts like, because desire attracts desire. All right? So vibe attracts vibe. So when you are in the vibration of abundance, I shall not want, I don't need to want, I don't need to desire per se. When your desire becomes non-desire, confirmation hiccup right there. When your desire becomes non-desire, when you shall not want, you have everything. And you'll realize that you'll realize a lot of these different things will start to pop off. So for me, for instance, is like, I've had multiple things prove me right in the last 3 years. Okay, so over the last 3 years, I've done a multitude of scientific tests, scientific experiments, you know, like like scientific experiments. Oh my gosh, it's a method, scientific method. And so by me doing the scientific method and being like, all right, I'm gonna try to be this. I'm gonna put my hardest action into this. So like, for instance, like being a vegan, I dove all in one day when I was working at Yard House. I dove all in. I said, I'm gonna be vegan and then I did it for 5.5 years consistently. Okay, then beyond that, you know, then I went eventually into like breatharian. I went into even, I know this sounds crazy, but even into like carnivore, but with a different mindset than most people would have, including the vegans and breatharians and including the carnivores. Just separating yourself from the masses is going to make you more valuable, because the masses are meant to bring you down. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, the masses are meant to bring you down. An individualistic life is a very powerful life. You only meet one Albert Einstein, one Nikola Tesla, okay? And what did they say? They said in privacy, in solitude, that's when innovation and invention, you know, provoke itself. That's when it promotes itself. That's when it provokes itself and brings it to the forefront of your brain and the forefront of your mind. You're about to pop off. You're about to get a new form of income, or you're about to get a new car, or just did. You're about to get a new house, or just did. You're about to, you know, start a new business, or you're just starting your new business. Maybe you're getting your first payouts, you know, stuff like this. And so these are the things that are going to keep your mind structured, okay? Structured, that you are learning new things, that you are learning new mindsets, a new way of being, a new way of beingness, a new set vibration, to where it just becomes nonchalant for you. It becomes, you know, a normalized, regularized vibration for you, that it is just a normal thing for you on a day-by-day basis to, let's say, make $3,000, $5,000 a day, to help other people make hundreds of thousands of dollars, whether it's that even in a year. Like, if you were teaching people how to make $100,000 in a year, you're freaking amazing. So just think about that. Just think about it.